Okay, so a knife in a really cool cover material in a pattern that I like that isn't put together great. This is a case moose and it's in this cool Richlite cover material. I'm kind of hoping Case will do this on some more patterns than they currently do it on. And I would really like to see it on chrome vanadium and maybe in some like different colors. But I really like it. It's kind of cool. It's, I guess it's like I'm not really sure what kind of material it is. It reminds me of like a micarta, but it's not. I mean, I don't know. It's cool, and I like the way it looks and everything. Um, when I got this knife, it had quite a bit of side to side blade play on the clip blade here, which is easily fixable. You know, just wrap the pivot in a piece of leather and hit it with a hammer until the play goes away. So I fixed that. But the major issue with this knife was the blade centering here. And obviously, I'm not normally like huge about blade centering, but when it's this bad that the clip is rubbing against the bottom, the tang of the spay blade, that's pretty bad. I did manage to fix it just good enough that I don't think it's actually scraping the spay blade anymore, but it is still very close. I'm not going to be able to demonstrate here, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it's still scraping, but it is very close still. Um, yeah, as you can see there, if I go to fold this, the thing's gonna lose focus, obviously, because screw me. And yeah, I mean, it's very close. The action on the Spay is really good. It didn't have any play or anything. It does rub the liner just slightly. That's not a big deal. The biggest deal for me is that clip blade being way over close to that spay blade, and it was actually touching it, but now I think I have it basically just off. Here, I can kind of move it a little bit. You can see there's a little bit of clearance there before it hits the spay blade now. I would have liked for it to have been like, more like over here, but that's just not the way it went down. Um, so anyway, cool knife. I have carried it. I probably will continue to carry it because I like it, but it's just not put together great. And Case really needs to get on their shit if they want to keep people buying their knives. Because I mean, you got Rough Rider, you get knives made this well from Rough Rider, um, and they're a lot less expensive. Recently, I've been buying a lot of Bokers, which you can find for maybe slightly more than Case, and they're put together really well too. So I don't know. Case needs to get their stuff together and get better at making sure every knife they put out is of an acceptable quality. I'm not somebody who really cares about gaps. If the knife has a little bit of blade play, that's not a huge deal. The blades shouldn't have a massive amount of blade play though. Um, but the good thing about blade play is it's really easily fixable. Um, but stuff like this, where the blade is either scraping against the liner or the secondary blade like this knife has two back springs. There's no reason why this blade should be scraping that blade when it has its own back spring. Now, unlike a Stockman, when the blades rub together, that's kind of expected, for me at least. Some people get upset by that, but I don't. But anyway, really cool handle material. Kind of hoping Case will do this handle material for some more knives than they currently do it for, maybe in some different colors. And I'm hoping maybe they'll do it in like a chrome vanadium, although I'm not holding my breath because they probably won't. Um, but yeah, I mean, Case just needs to get their quality control back up. This would have been an awesome knife, and I would probably carry it a lot more than I do if it wouldn't have had this issue of the clip point scraping the bottom of the spay blade. But anyway, I just figured I'd show this knife because I really like the Richlite handle material, and I should probably talk about some of cases, some of the worst case knives that I've gotten here at some point, because I've kept all of them just to have around as examples of bad um, quality control from case. This one is going to get carried and used and everything because I like it, but there are some that I have that will never be used because they're just pretty much unusable the way that they're done. So at some point I'll probably do a video on that, but not today. Anyway, that's the case moose in this awesome Richlite cover material here.